Hey y'all, happy Monday. Give me 1 second. My other phone want to give me trouble. I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm like 5 minutes late. My apologies. My other phone is giving me issues. I'm trying to get on Instagram and oh my God, I don't know what's going on with this phone. I'm about to give up, but I just wanna give it one more try. What are you doing? I don't know. Then all this voting stuff coming up, like seriously? I don't know what this thing is doing. Okay, I'm out of that. And then my little my stand want to be wobbly. Let's see, I'm trying to turn it. Okay. This stand does not want to cooperate. And I'm gonna try and angle everything down to my to show y'all my budget planner. Okay, let's see if nope. I might just have to give up on Instagram. But tonight's let's see how that looks. I don't know how these people do it on YouTube and stuff. How do you have let's see. Oh shit. Oh shoot, sorry. Didn't mean to cuss. But then that's gonna be in that angle. I don't know. It is what it is. Let me just put on my live for Instagram and then I will be set. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, looks like I'm live now. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me move over a little bit. I'm going to tilt y'all down a little bit more, too, when I start talking about the budget. So, I've been getting a lot of questions about my budget. Also, I want Brittany. It doesn't delete. It stays on my timeline. So, you can see any of my Money Mondays anytime. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Richard. Thanks for joining. Let's see who's on Instagram. Hey, Wanda, how you doing? Instagram, I'm sorry y'all don't see me in the camera, but I'm going to show y'all the budget anyway, so I'm going to be pointing down anyway, so don't even worry about it. Maybe I'll just peek in there so y'all can see my ding, smiling face. Okay. So, I posted my cash envelope challenge last week. This past weekend, because I was a paycheck late. I do the cash envelope stuff in every paycheck. So people started asking me about it. So I did just a quick live about it just to explain what it is. And then a couple of people were saying I should do it for Money Monday. And I should talk about a budget and things like that. Well, it's almost the end of the year. Y'all know that's what I talked about at the beginning of the year. Y'all know this year has flown by. And I think it's because of the COVID and everything just happening right now. It's like, I don't know. It's just unreal. And it seemed like time just flew by. It's September. It's going to be October. It'll be Christmas in a second. It's crazy. And so, many of you know that my uncle passed from COVID, from the coronavirus. So I had to pick up and go to North Carolina. That's where I'm from. That's y'all know that's where I'm from. I live in Maryland. Getting ready to move back to North Carolina because it's just, I don't know. I just feel like I need to be back with my immediate family. So I had to pick up and go and ended up staying 2 weeks. So I had missed out on doing my 100 envelope challenge. So when I came back, I was showing you that I had to make up for the last pay period. So I had selected 8 envelopes. So I'm not sure if I should talk about budgeting or the challenge first, because the challenge works into my budget as well. Instagram, let me just pull you up a little bit so you can see me right now if the thing cooperates. Okay. Okay, I'm in there a little bit. Instagram. Sorry for the angle. And as y'all know, I mostly talk to Facebook, but I just want to, I try and go back and forth too. So Facebook, if y'all see me looking one way, I'm talking to Instagram. Instagram, if y'all see me looking another way, I'm talking to Facebook. I just don't like that angle on Instagram. Let me, oop. Oh shoot, didn't mean to pause it. Oh shoot, what did I do? Do I unpause? What? Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that. As y'all know, I am technically challenged. Oh, I think I just ended 1 minute. It says live video pause. Oh, something's happened with my connection with Instagram. I thought it was something I was doing. So, oh, there you go, Instagram. Okay, for some reason, it was saying my phone had to reconnect or something, but you're back. I'm back. Okay, so, okay, Brittany, you want to talk about challenge them budget? Gotcha. Okay, so the challenge is called the 100 envelope, the $100, you can say $100 envelope challenge, or the 100 cash envelope challenge, what it is. And you can also do it with 50 envelopes. It just depends on your budget. So what it is you take 100 envelopes and you number them 1 through 100. Let me grab some of mine that I've already done so I can just show you what I mean. Okay, so you just get a stack of 100 envelopes and you number them 1 through 100. So this set I have, what, I have $1. I have 63 right here. I have 28 right here. And I have 5 right here. So every pay period, I pick 4 envelopes because you're supposed to pick, with the $100 challenge, you're supposed to pick 2 envelopes every week. Let me see if I can get a better light too. I don't know how that's working. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. We're going to work with what we got. Always after it. That's what's up. Yes, Pete. I try. I need to get with you too. I need to get with you, Pete. You the one that's after it. I need to get with you. I've been slacking, and you know what I'm talking about. But the premise is, if you're doing the $100 envelope challenge, you're supposed to pick 2 envelopes every week. But I work on a paycheck budget, so I pick 4 envelopes every time I get paid. So that's how I work it into my budget. And what I do is I stack them up. And what you do is you don't just pick them in order. You don't pick them like to try and get the less amount or whatever. If you broke that week or something like that. No, what you do is once you number them 1 through 100 with the $sign on it, you mix them up, you shuffle them up, and then when you pick your envelopes, you don't even look. I keep them in. I just dump my envelopes in this bag right here. And I made it a big bag so I can just reach in it without looking. So I just reach in it like this and just randomly pull 4 envelopes out. I'm just starting, first time seeing it. Cool, Dean. What's up, cuz? How you doing? So once you pick your 4 envelopes, that's the money, the cash that you have to put in the envelopes. So for instance, like I said, this stack of envelopes is my 4 envelopes. I picked 1, 63, 28, and 5. So you're supposed to put $1 in this one, $63 in this one. I hope it's not a huge glare on it. $28 in this one, and then $5 in this one. That's how it goes. Now the way that I do it, I don't put cash in each envelope. What I do is I count the 4 envelopes and get my total amount of money that I need, and I just put it in the last envelope. I just put it in the last envelope. I put it in the back. So this, like I said, I was late because I was in North Carolina for a family emergency. So I missed my first paycheck doing the envelope challenge and everything because I was in North Carolina. I did still do my budget. I mean, I didn't have all my budget stuff, but you know, after you do it for a while, you already know what bills got to be paid with your first paycheck. That's how I do. I told, and you're going to see it later. I make a list of all my bills, put my due date on them, and based on the due date, that's what paycheck I will pay that bill with. So I do the paycheck budget method. It works best for me. You can do it however you want to. And it works if you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, however you want to do it. If you just want to do one big whole monthly budget, totally up to you. But paycheck budgeting works best for me. So, with this stack, this equaled out $97. So what I did is I just got $97 out. 60, 80. So you'll see it in the back of the envelope. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97. I get some extra ones in there. I was probably rushing and did some, or you know what? I accidentally stuck my extra dollars into this envelope, but hey, extra helps. As long as I got my 97 in there, I'm good. I'm Gucci. So that's how I do mine. So every pay period, I pick my 4 envelopes, my 4 cash envelopes, and I total the amount up, and I just stick it in the back of the envelope, and I just rubber band them together. So I know that those 4 envelopes are done. So as you can see, I already have a lot of stacks of my 4 envelopes, right? But these are the envelopes that I haven't selected yet. So I have this many envelopes to select. So I have that 50. You see I have them all numbered. And with the 100 envelopes, you'll end up having, I think, how many extra will you have left? No, you'll be short 2 envelopes, I believe. I forgot to write it down. I'm sorry. But I think you might be short 2 envelopes, but it should carry you until, I think, either the last pay of November or the first pay of December. I'm sorry if I look. This lighting at my house. Yeah, this whole lighting situation. But, so these are the envelopes that I have left. And then these are the envelopes that are all stuffed. Now, I was supposed to take them to my to my storage because I don't keep this cash in the house. Because as of this pay period, I got paid on the 18th, and I like to total it. I keep another envelope as a running total. As of right now, I have $3,335 saved. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it works. It works. You just got to do it. You got to be diligent. And let me tell y'all, one pay period was rough because what had happened was, and look, I remember it clear as day. Let me find it. $321. Look, y'all. Can y'all see that? I ended up pulling some big amounts, and it was my first paycheck of April. My first paycheck of April. I ended up pulling a total of $321. So, what had happened is that you'll see with my budget, I have sinking funds and I have cash envelopes. So, some cash envelopes and some sinking funds was just short that pay period because I still took the $321 out of my budget because that was the first thing I wanted to do. After I pay, of course, after I pay the bills got to be paid first. So my first paycheck, I pay the majority of my bills because a lot of my bills are due before the 15th. So that's why that $321, I mean, it wasn't a struggle, but like I said, it kind of sort of messed up my budget a little bit because like I said, I didn't have the money to put into my sinking funds or my cash envelopes, which just means I just had to be tighter with my money. No big deal. especially no big deal in COVID, because I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Y'all will see. Y'all will see how much money I have in my in my clothing sinking funds, because I mean my clothing cash envelope, because yeah, your girl ain't been nowhere. So no need to buy new clothes, no need to buy new shoes. I was saving anyway for when I was going to Jamaica. We were supposed to go to Jamaica in May. And I actually bumped up a little bit of my clothing and shoes, because I'm like, I'm gonna be cute in Jamaica. I'm gonna get me some new sundresses and all this and all that. Yes, I was wrecked to go. You hear me? So yeah, my clothing cash envelope is looking a little nice right now. So my first paycheck, of course I pay my rent. The lights are due. I have to pay my storage. My Amazon Prime comes out. Don't judge me. And I have my lottery budget that comes out. Don't judge me. And so those are the major bills. And then I have my Roth IRA, which I put in $200 per pay. And then I have my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. So my second pay is what I have the most leniency with, and the most that I have the extra money with. I try to budget. I don't. I kind of sort of do a zero budget, and what a zero budget means is that every one of your dollars is accounted for. But the way I count my dollars, if I have something left over, I put it in my extra, and you'll see that in my envelopes. I put in my extra, or my emergency fund, because I have a side emergency fund. I go kind of sort of off of Dave Ramsey, but Dave Ramsey wants you to eat oodles of noodles and beans every day, all day, and yeah, your girl not doing that. I need some vacations in my life. I need a happy hour in my life. I'm like, shoot, yes, I need to budget. I need to stick to it. I got some student loan debt I'm trying to pay off. However, I need to live. I work too daggone hard not to be able to live a little and enjoy life a little. So yeah. So I kind of sort of go by Dave Ramsey. I am going to start doing the snowball debt for my student loans. I'm gonna start that next year. Right now I'm just paying what I'm supposed to pay, and that's it. And even though they've given a forbearance because of COVID, I am still paying on it, because the interest, they stopped the interest until the end of the year, but then that interest is going to pick right back up. And the interest has already calculated before COVID started. So yeah, them student loans ain't no joke. So I said all of that to say this. I still stuck to my cash envelope challenge in these days and times. Thank God I had was getting severance. Thank God I got to get some unemployment, and thank God when that ran out, I got a job. So God, Jesus, and the universe has been good to me. So I was able to still do the cash envelope challenge. So that's what the $100 cash envelope challenge is. And like I said, if your budget is a little more tighter, you can do the 50 envelope challenge. 50 envelope challenge, you just pick one envelope every week and you put that money in there. So if you pick $1 that week, you just put $1 in there. If you pick $47 that week, the next week, then you put the $47 in there. And if you're on the paycheck budget, then that means you'll pick 2 envelopes per pay. Instead of like I do, I pick 4 envelopes per pay because I'm on the 100 cash envelope challenge. But if you do the 50 cash envelope challenge and you're doing a paycheck budget, then you'll pick 2 envelopes per pay. Okay? All right. So we've gotten that out of the way. Let me put all that stuff. Now comes the good part. The part I get excited about. Because, honey, let me tell you, I have been budgeting since I was a teen mom. Because your girl had to budget. I had no choice but to budget. I've been using coupons since I've been a teen mom. As soon as I found out, I took they had like this nonprofit group called Mel Young Moms. Shout out to my Mel Young Mom crew. Love y'all. Tiff, Mish, all y'all. We met like was it once every 2 weeks or once a month or something like that. But it taught us different things about how to run a household, how to raise your kids, all kinds of, because we were young. So we didn't really know. So they gave us a lot of good information. And the day they had that cooking class thing and how to budget and grocery shop, and they told us that you can use your coupons with the food stamps. Child, I've been couponing ever since. Even though it's been a long time, wish I had some since I had food stamps. Oh no, let me stop, because I did get me some because of COVID a couple of months ago when I was on unemployment. If you was on unemployment because of COVID, you are, not on unemployment because of COVID, but because of the COVID, if you were on unemployment, you automatically got food stamps. So them $191 of food stamps per month, oh, you best believe I budgeted that. I still got food stamps on my card. I only got food stamps for, what they give me, 4 months? Because I think it was supposed to be 3 months, but then they gave an extra month of leeway before you had to recertify. And by that time, I found a job, so there was no need for me to recertify. So, however, them food stamps helped me with my grocery budget. Yes, Michelle, God is good all the time. So, now let's get to this budget. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should let y'all try to point the camera down so y'all can see it, or just show it to y'all. So, let me show y'all what I keep my stuff in. This is my sinking funds envelope. I made this myself. It says in my bag, because I'm always in my bag. Can y'all see it on Instagram? Yes, I'm always in my bag. And I've labeled them. I don't know if you can see it that well because of the glare on it, but this one is groceries. And then I have gas. And I made these as well, these little stickers with my Cricut. Y'all know I'm crafty. You know I'm gonna make some stickers. Hey Diddy, how you doing? I got for the giving, because you gotta give. And I say giving because I don't just say tithes and offerings and all that, because I give to different things. I give to the church. I give to a couple of organizations that I hold dearly to my heart that I've been giving to for years. And then if somebody is having a fundraiser or something like that, I'll give to that too. So I have you see I have the heart for giving, because giving is always from the heart. And then I have, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's gas. I showed y'all the gas. I showed y'all giving. There's my lottery, y'all. I put a little 4-leaf clover on there for some good luck. Don't judge me. I got a lottery budget. Look now. I don't really have any habits, so I don't have to buy cigarettes. I don't have to buy this, buy that. I'm not a materialistic girl. I'm simple. But you have to be in it to win it. So I stays in it. And I budget for it. And if I win anything, it goes into the envelope. Sometimes I may put it in my extra, or I may treat myself to dinner or something like that. Hey, I can do it. This is my mini emergency fund. I don't have anything on. I couldn't think of what to put on this cover. Y'all give me some suggestions. What kind of symbol or whatever should I put on the cover of my mini emergency? Now, this is not the emergency. Now, everyone should have an emergency fund. You should always at least have 3 to 6 months of emergency funds, but go ahead and get started. If you have debt Dave Ramsey says, like I said, I go by some of the stuff of Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey says, don't worry about that. Just build your savings up to $1,000. Keep $1,000 in savings. That's the first thing that you build up, and then you start throwing everything else to your debt. So tell me what symbol I should put on my emergency envelope. Y'all see I got my little 4-leaf clover for the lottery. I got my little heart for giving. I have my little gas station thing for gas. And I have my little grocery basket for groceries. So yeah, I couldn't think of anything for my mini emergency. And I say mini emergency because this is, don't want to get emotional. My funds are low in here because I used this to go home when my uncle passed 2 weeks ago. I stayed in North Carolina for 2 weeks. I had to buy, now this is last minute, and a good thing that an ambulance for emergency. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, it's not that type of emergency though, Richard. Well, I mean, I guess I could. It's just if anything happens, I have a little emergency on hand to pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. But yeah, I like that. Or the what's the little is the ambulance the little snake things that go in and out? No, that's for health, right? I don't know. A thunderbolt, Quetta? But as y'all will see, I'm gonna go through my cash envelopes. My emergency is down because I used this money because I had to buy me a plane ticket to get home. I had to buy my youngest son a plane ticket to get to North Carolina. I had to buy my oldest son a train ticket to get back home from North Carolina. So yeah, all my emergency funds was depleted when I left. Plus I had to take some out of my extra envelope. Y'all will see that too. So I took some out of my extra envelope as well. And but that's why you have that. That's why you build it up for when things like that happen. My plane ticket was about $200. My son's plane ticket was a little cheaper because he took Spirit. I took Southwest. I had too many bags, so I had to fly Southwest. I love Southwest. But I took Southwest, so that was about $200. My son took Spirit, so that was probably about $150. The train ticket for my oldest son to get back home from North Carolina ended up costing me, I think it was $70, I want to say. And then I bought some flowers. I bought a flower arrangement for my uncle, from me and my sister, because we were like his sisters. And I helped with some other things because, as y'all know, even when you have insurance, only for stormy times. Oh, okay, that's the thing with the Thunderbolt. Okay, right. For stormy times, for hard times, for when something comes up and you need it. And you know, even though my mom had insurance, that doesn't kick in till later. So some things you have to buy up front. So thank God I was able to help with that too. So first I'm going to show y'all my budget real quick, and then we're going to get into the money. Like I said, I'm in my bag. Okay, you don't want to button up. That's all right. Cooperate. There you go. In my bag. Now, this is where I hold my cash envelopes. Yes, I am the budget queen. I should have put on there coupon queen too, and I need that on my coupon book. But I made that as well. Yes, Diane, make you a binder. So I keep my cash envelopes in here. So these are my sinking funds in here. Wait a minute, no. Rewind. Y'all, I ain't even had nothing to drink, so I don't know why I'm tripping. These are my cash envelopes. These are my sinking funds. Okay. So this is where I have my calculator. Look, y'all know everything had to match. I put my name right there. Yes, fancy. And I made these cash envelopes. So these are the cash envelopes that I have. And I made these. I have and they're easy to make. I just use cardstock and my laminating machine. So I have Christmas. I have car maintenance. Ooh, car maintenance almost got me, y'all, back in March or April. I'll talk about it in a second. I got gifts. I have vacation. And I'm doing good with vacation. We're going to talk about it. Oh, I need to stay on time, too. Wait a minute. 8:30. Okay. I have clothes and shoes. My clothes and shoe budget off the chain. Oh, shoot. I just dropped on my cash envelopes. Now I don't even know what order they in. Wait a minute. If I go through the same one again, y'all please forgive me. I just make sure I don't. No, I didn't drop anything on the floor. Okay. Health, and in my health category, that includes medical, dental, vision. Not what I pay for the insurance, but like co-pays. It includes my prescriptions. It includes my vitamins. Anything that's health related. If I gotta get some cough syrup. The other day I bought some more gummies. What was the gummies I bought? That's for the immune system. Lord, I can't even think. Anywho, that's what that covers. Not the health insurance. So that's not what that is. That's not health insurance. Health is just anything that has to do with my health. I have beauty. Now, beauty, I'm gonna go over budget next month, so I'm gonna have to pull something from extra because I have something that I want to get done, and it's gonna cost me a pretty penny, but I don't mind. I saved for it. I have entertainment and eating out, and Lord have mercy, when I tell you, I went through this, but you know what? I didn't even use this budget when I went home for eating out because I ate out practically every day, almost every day. Y'all know me. Y'all, my North Carolina people know me. Every time I come to North Carolina, I got to go to all my places. So y'all know I was eating Frank's. I was eating Smithfield Barbecue. I was eating Side Street Cafe. You know, Bojangles. Oh my God. I had Bojangles coming and going. Had Frank's coming and going. So yeah. I had Toot and Tail. But I didn't take it out this budget. I took it out my extra funds budget because I said I was going to use the extra funds and my emergency funds just for the whole entire trip that I was in North Carolina. And I didn't plan on spending an extra week, but my daughter talked me into spending an extra week, so I was there for 2 weeks. That's right. I know that. That's right, Diane. You know, I got to hit all my stuff. I got my household budget, cash envelope. I have, this is my extra. This is what I was talking about, my extra. So I'll talk about that when I go through my budget because anything that I have left over goes into this extra pouch. And and thank goodness I do have an extra pouch because I had to combine my extra cash envelope, my extra cash envelope with my emergency sinking funds to be able to be in North Carolina for 2 weeks and take care of everything that I need to take care of, the plane tickets, make sure my children were straight, making sure my mom was straight, you know, all that kind of stuff. And we're back to Christmas, so I went through them all. Did I tell y'all gifts? I have a gift envelope too. I think that was the only one I missed when they fell out. Okay. So, like I said, these are easy to make. Very simple. And I'm going to show y'all the money I have in there. Let me go through my budget. I'm going to show y'all my budget real quick. Talk about it real quick so I can be off of here on time. It's 8:39, so I have 20 minutes. So, as I said before, I have a paycheck budget. This is my paycheck budget. So I have, I hope y'all can see it. But I have a place for my income. My income is up at the top. And if you have more than one income, You put it out, and my little part-time job is like really, really part-time, but I still throw it in there. Like this time I only got paid $50. It's something. It goes into one of them envelopes. Every penny, every dollar counts. So you'll see my income. I have a section on here for my sinking funds. So like I said, my sinking funds, and I put down how much is in each sinking fund. So for gas, I do 40. For groceries, I do 130. For giving, I do 100. For lottery, I do 40. Don't judge me. Now, mind you, this is for 2 weeks. This is not weekly. This is for 2 weeks. I'm on a paycheck budget. So I split it in half. So my gas is $40. I only need $20 a week for gas, and really don't even need that because we're in COVID. I work from home, and everything that I need is around me. That's why, I love this area. Everything I need is around me. I have 2 Targets, a Walmart, Walgreens, 2 CVS's, a Rite Aid, Wegmans. Y'all know I love my bougie store, but I feel like being bougie. I have my Wegmans. I have Chinese restaurants. I have 2 Chick-fil-A's, McDonald's, Wendy's, like 3-4 liquor stores. So I got a bakery. I got everything where I'm at, and I love it. So I just stay in my little area. So I don't even really spend $20 in gas a week. My groceries is $130, and the reason why it's $130, I don't know if you think that's high or that's low, because it's just me. And I forgot to mention that at the beginning. It's just me. Even though I help my kids out sometimes, that comes out of my extra. When I help my kids, I'll pull that out of my extra. Now, if they need a little more extra, I'll pull that out of my business money that I pay myself. Oh, I failed to mention that I do have a business, and I do a couple of side hustles, but I don't count that money as income. What I do is I put that back into my business, and if I need something to buy for my business, I'll use that money. I don't really use that for personal stuff, unless unless it's something I can write off for my business. Put it that way. So right now I don't count that income. But what I will start doing is once my business income starts building, I'm going to start throwing that income to my student loans. That's how I'm going to do my debt snowball for my student loans. I'm going to give myself a paycheck from which I already do anyway, but like I said, I just kind of put it back into the business. Anything I need to buy, whatever. But when I start making more income from the businesses that I do and the side hustles that I do, I'm just going to start throwing all that to my student loan debt. Because y'all, your girl got to pay off that student loan debt. Plus, I'm getting ready to buy a house. So, yeah, I have 2 debts then. I don't owe any credit card debt. All my credit cards are at 0. I already paid them off a while back because I knew at one point in time, like around March, that I knew that I wanted to move back to North Carolina. And I knew that I wanted to try to buy a house. So $130, which is $65 a week for groceries. My giving is $100 per paycheck. My lottery is $40 per paycheck because I spend $20 every week for lottery, to play my lottery. And then this is, oh Lord, I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, my little emergency fund. My little emergency fund gets $40 every paycheck. And then you see I make my little section to show my $100 cash envelope challenge. So you'll see that there. And like I said, I had to pick 8 envelopes this pay period because I missed last pay period. I have a section for my cash envelopes. My cash envelopes are here. I'm not going to run down, save time. I did make a section for extra debt because I am going to start doing that, like I said, for my student loans. And then, if God willing, if I get a house, I'll have that there too because I want to try and accelerate that payment as well. Then extra savings. I don't have any extra savings right now because everything that I have goes towards my house moving expenses. So I'm putting everything towards that right now. So I make sure I have the down payment that I need, the moving costs because I'm moving from another state. So I'm going to have to get movers and all that type of stuff. And I probably want me some new furniture in a couple of rooms because I'm hoping to get like a 4-bedroom house. And then I just take my income minus all the expenses, which gives me my extra. And I just move my extra over to my cash envelope to put in for extra. So that's not hard. It's really easy to do. The hardest part is just sitting down and doing it and taking time to stick to it. And it really doesn't take but maybe an hour. Do an hour on a Sunday. All right, let's see, what time is it? Oh, got 15 minutes. All right, let's get into these envelopes. So cash envelope. And what I also did with the extra, because card stock I got from Michael's. It makes 2 envelopes. So you have extra left. So what I did with the extra is I made a little tally card to go inside the envelope. And I just started doing it. I don't know why I hadn't been doing it. I've been using these little funky, it's still card stock that I had made myself. But I just made it with some lines to keep track. And this is how I was keeping track of my totals. Like this one has car maintenance. You can see the total. Hopefully you can see the totals. Car maintenance. See the totals. And I added up every line. So I know how much I'm paying for right there. And then I add it up over here. And I also subtract. So you will see, like I was saying before, I had to get 300 and, where is it? I had to get $350 worth of work done to my car. So what I do right here is I subtracted it out. I subtract that $350 out from what I had saved up in my cash envelope for the car maintenance, and then just brought it down here. Was that the one with the $350? Yeah. Yeah. And just brought it down here. For that time, that left me $250. And I haven't had to really get anything done to it since, but it's almost time for an oil change. So anything that I need done to my car will come out my car maintenance. So right now I have $550 in my my car maintenance envelope. What I just doing my car maintenance envelope? Oh. And to get rid of these little ugly little things I tried to make. I tried to match it with my cash envelope. Isn't that cute? Look at the inside. So the inside, oop. So either the inside or the outside match. And all I did was take a shipping label to put on it so I can keep it running total. So now I know that, you see, I have $550 as of my pay of $918. So to show y'all I'm not lying, I'm going to show you the money. Show me the money. Only got 12 minutes. So I'm going to show y'all some money real quick. So this is my, let me put my card back in here. So this is my car maintenance. I should have $550 in here. I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 550. So I have $550 in my cash maintenance envelope. Now some of my envelopes are different. Like my vacation cash envelope and my Christmas envelope is different because I don't want to have all that money on me. So every so often I'll deposit it into a special account. So like my Christmas fund, I have a special savings account for that. Do you take that cash binder with you everywhere you go? I try to most of the time, or what I'll do is I try to plan my trips before I go anywhere. So like for instance, with car maintenance, I already know that I'm going to do car maintenance because you have to schedule an appointment. So I don't need to take all my other things because all I'm going to do is go to the mechanic and bring my tail right back home. I may bring with me my extra envelope. So I would just have my car maintenance envelope and my extra envelope. Just in case I need some extra, or just in case I may decide to stop somewhere, and I'll take it out my extra. I always try and have my extra on me. But some people would carry a whole binder. But look how fat this is, though. That's fat. But some people carry it, though. Some people carry it all with them, which is fine, too. You know, do what you like to do. Do what works best for you. So with my Christmas envelope, for instance, you will see I don't have everything in here. However, do I have my little ugly thing from Christmas with me? Yep. I kept this out specifically so I can show you guys how it works. So every pay, I take $50 out to put in my Christmas envelope. So that's going to give me over $1,000. And I said I might stop at $1,000. That's why you see me, that's why it's circled. I'll hit $1,000 on October the 16th on my October 16th pay. So I may stop at $1,000 because I don't need, yeah, my kids are grown. So yeah, they might get one big thing and that's it. So what I do, y'all, and then I moved, like I said, I moved it over to this cute little card that I have inside my cash envelope. But what I do is when I go to the bank and pick up cash, I'll make a deposit. So right now I have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 100. So I have, is that right? Yeah. So I have $200 on me now. And it's because, like I said, I went to North Carolina, so I didn't have time to deposit anything in the bank. So this will be deposited into my Christmas savings account. Like I said, I have a special savings account for my Christmas money. And what I do too is that, actually my, I need to start back doing this, but my credit union has a specific Christmas account too, where you tell them how much money you want to take out, and I may do that next year so that way I don't have to worry about the cash. I just budget in my budget and know that they're taking it out, because I don't do all cash. I forgot to mention that as well. I don't do all cash because I don't take my rent money out, my light money out, my cable bill, all that kind of stuff, because I pay that online. I budget for it and I know when it's due. I know when I have to pay it, and I check it off when it's paid. But I don't do cash envelopes for that. What else I don't do? I don't do a cash envelope for my Amazon Prime. That automatically comes out of my account. A lot of stuff I have automatic, like my car insurance, my renter's insurance, my cell phone bill, and my my Amazon Prime are all on. Oh, and my life insurance. And you will see I don't have life insurance in here. I need to start budgeting, but it's hard. I'm trying to figure out how to work that in because I pay life insurance every quarter. So I guess I can still work it in and know that it's building up to be paid every quarter. And that's automatically taken out of my account too. So I don't have a cash envelope for that either. So I just wanted to show y'all that cash. And like I said, I have gifts. I just spent some money in gifts because my nephew's birthday was on the 18th, my payday. So he got a nice little cash app from his Aunt Tonya. So right now I'm still doing good with gifts though. So right now I have 120, 25. And I put $25 away for gifts. And y'all probably don't need to see no more money. That's basically how I roll. That's how my cash envelopes are. I have I keep my calculator in here. Have all my cash envelopes. Oh, this is the extra. I was going to show y'all the extra. So this week, let's see what I have. So I have my little card in here, and I didn't fill it out yet because I didn't know. I just did, I forgot to put it down because, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to have in extra until I do all my bills. And then my extra is extra. And I didn't write it down, but I did put the money in here. So we should have, should be 525? I don't think this is 525. Oh, you know why it's not 525? Because like I said, I used some extra for when I went to North Carolina. So and some other things. So I put some more money in some other things that I needed. So what I have here, let's see what we have. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So I have 274, which is not bad. That's not bad for extra. Extra is I know y'all probably saying, why don't you just put it in emergency instead of just saying extra? Because extra and emergency is a little different to me. I'm trying to buy a house too. I know that's right, Diane. Get your house. Get your house. I need you to help me get organized. Oh, I can. Let me know. Extra and emergency is different to me. Extra for me is like if I go over one of my cash envelopes and I need an extra. Like if I say, for instance, if I go out and I haven't built up enough money, like say I'm balling out of control, taking shots to the head or whatever, buying drinks for everybody, and my bill come up to $100. I look at my eating out cash envelope and I only have $60. So then I will pull that $40 from my extra account because that's not an emergency. Eating out is not an emergency. So that's extra envelope and I have an emergency envelope. Emergency means emergency. Like when I had to go to North Carolina and do some other things. But extra just means if I'm short, like I know for certain, for sure, when I get my hair done next month, I'm not going to have enough money in my beauty envelope, even though I haven't really spent anything on beauty this year because of the COVID. I haven't really been anywhere. I'm trying to think, have I bought? Oh, I bought some hair products. I did buy some hair products. So that counts in beauty too. Everything, hair, makeup, nails. See, I'm not getting my nails done, not getting a pedicure or nothing like that, so I didn't need it. Oh, I did buy some nails, some press-on nails, some customized press-on nails from my little friend. She does nails, has her own nail shop. Shout out to Danny. She's doing her thing. So I said, let me patronize her. Let me patronize a little small business and get her some money, help her out. So I did spend $25 on that, and I did buy some hair products. But that's it. But child, when I tell you next month, so I'm gonna need all the monies. I'm gonna need all the extra. So I'm gonna need all the extra. I'm gonna need all my my little beauty fund. Matter of fact, let me see what I got in my beauty. Since we on the top, here we go. Here's my beauty. Let me put my extra back. Here's my beauty, and look, see, it's beautiful. It's got beautiful flowers on it. Beautiful flowers. Yes. All right. So let's see what we have in beauty right now. We should have a pretty good amount because, like I said, I haven't really spent anything on beauty. So with beauty, I put $20 in per pay. And my total is telling me I should have $200 in here. So I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. Yep. So yeah, $200 is not going to cut it. And since I only put $20 in here per pay period, my next pay period will only add $20 to this. So yeah, I'm going to need this and all my extra. And I think that will just about cover. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Man down. My little stand with my camera for the Instagram trying to fall. Okay, here we go. All right. Who's saying hello? Oh, hey, Dee Dee. Yes, I said. Okay, so I'm getting something extravagant. I'm getting something that I've never gotten before. And I am going to be fierce and I'm going to be cute going back to North Carolina. Even though I can't date because of COVID. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. My eating out budget is it's still pretty good because what do I have left on my eating out budget? Let's see. Oh, my eating out budget, I have $100, which is good considering. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my whole. I put my cash envelopes in. Like I said, I made this. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. The budget queen. So I have my cash envelopes in here. I have my sinking funds in here. I'm in my bag. I made this too. Cute. I put the little decals on the envelopes. Cute. Would you prefer leaving your money in your bank account so your money can grow interest? Let me tell you something about interest in the bank. Unless you have it in a money market or something like that, you're really not getting any interest. You're paying your fees are more than the interest that you're going to get on your checking account if you have fees, and most banks do charge fees. But if your bank doesn't charge fees, you probably maybe getting 0.1%, if that. And you can put it in a savings. Now I do have savings. I don't know if you heard me at the beginning, but I put $200 in a Roth IRA. I also have my emergency fund in the bank. What else? I have my Christmas savings in the bank, in a savings account. That is drawing interest. And that's about it. Because really, Richard, with these type of funds, it's really not going to make a difference because you're using these funds. Now, some of them you are saving up. Some of them have rolling balances. Most of the time, you're using your budget up. So when I budget, let's say for groceries, I'm going to spend that money right away. So I'm not really going to earn any interest on it anyway. So now some people do a method where it's just all debit card. But if you're not disciplined and stick to it, you'll be ready to swipe that debit card for everything. That debit card, that credit card, whatever you got. But that the debit card that's attached to your bank, you'll be ready to swipe it every time, every chance you get. They say, research studies show that you know how the mind plays tricks on you. So if you see the cash that you're spending, you may not spend as much. You may be prone to save a little more and keep some and roll it over. Now, what you can do is, and what a lot of people do, and I basically do it too, at the end of the year, when you budget out for the year, whatever is left, you put it all in the bank and you start all over in January. So that's how you can do that. But if you want to leave your money in the bank and use your debit card to do everything and budget that way, that's fine too. A lot of people are disciplined enough to do that. And just know how much you have left. But having the cash lets you know how much you have left. Like, say for example, like I said, if I didn't have my cash envelope, if I went out to eat and ended up spending $100 and I swiped my card, I'm going to swipe my card for $100. Even though technically I only have in my budget $60. You see what I'm saying? But what you can do also, I've seen people where they like maybe use one of these little cards, a little tally sheet. Instead of keeping cash, they keep a tally sheet on them. And they tally every time they spend. And I guess if they overspend on one thing, they'll subtract it from something else and do it that way. So it's all kinds of ways you can do it. Like I said, I don't do everything cash. My rent, all my major bills like rent, lights, cable, cell phone, health insurance, my Roth IRA, my savings, all that kind of stuff is in the bank. But stuff that I know I'm going to spend right away, oh, I forgot to mention my vacation. I'm so excited about how much time I got left. Oh, shoot, I'm overtime. Y'all want to hear about my vacation money? I'm so excited. Okay, let me tell y'all. Because of COVID, I couldn't go to Jamaica. I'm so mad because this was a trip that I was going to take. I was going to treat all my kids. I was taking my kids to Jamaica because they've never been out of the country. So I said, you know what? My cousin was having a big family trip to Jamaica for her 50th birthday. I said, you know what? I'm going to take y'all. I'm going to treat y'all. Let y'all experience it. We can do the four-wheelers. We can do the Dunn's River Falls. We can do all that. So I knew it was going to cost me a pretty penny. So I have been saving. My cousin told me about it, told everybody about it last year. So I have been saving all my little money. All the money I was making from my side hustles and everything. And I had saved $6,000 to take the Jamaica trip. And guess what? COVID happened. So also at the same time, I've been saving for a trip next year for my 50th. Hopefully I get a chance to take it. It's my dream vacation. I'm so mad because I've been wanting to go to Hawaii for like the last 10 years. And I'm like, I should have went then, but I wanted to have the amount of money to really enjoy it and do everything because you need money for Hawaii. I have researched. I've done my research. Y'all know I like to do my research. I've done my research. And I'm like, okay, to really enjoy myself in Hawaii for about 2 weeks, week and a half to 2 weeks, I say about 10 days, I would need probably close to 10,000 or more. So, what happened was, I had already saved like 5,000 for Hawaii. Oh, I'm sorry, Instagram. I forgot they cut me off right at an hour. Sorry about that. Okay, so I had already saved up $5,000 for Hawaii. And I was planning on saving up another 5,000 to 6,000 this year too. So I can have my 10,000 to 15,000. Well, guess what? I rolled my little Jamaica money right on over. And bam! Your girl got $11,000 for Hawaii. That's in the bank. So I'll probably still put some money towards it. Because I was putting $100 from my paycheck towards it, and then any side money that I was making, I would put towards it too. Not my business, but some of my side hustles. That's different. So yeah, I got my vacation money, so I'm good. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. As always, if y'all have questions, let me know. Here's some homework for you guys. Y'all know I like to give y'all homework at the end of the Money Monday. I want y'all to put that. And Richard, also, I'm gonna put my my cash envelope stuff in the bank as well. That's gonna go into a savings account, and that's gonna keep rolling over. So every year, this was my first year doing the $100 savings challenge, and I really liked it. The 100 envelope savings challenge, and I really liked it. I think by the end of it, you should save like 5,000 by the end of the year. So I figure if I can do that every year and not touch that money, that's just going to be savings that can go towards my what I probably would do will throw it all at the end of the year to my student loans. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll be able to save with the $100 cash envelope savings challenge. You should have almost $5,000 at the end of the year. And what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna throw it all at my student loan, and that's what I'm gonna do every year. So I have that on top of paying the $200 a month that I pay towards student loans. So Diane says, yes, They're expensive. My son wants me to come to Hawaii. He's stationed out there. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice, Diane. You should really go. But yes, I mean, I've heard the plane ticket itself can be like $3,000. So, but oh, homework. So you guys, homework is, I want you, the first step in creating a budget is to know where your money is going. So for the next 2 weeks, no week, I'll just give y'all a week. I ain't gonna be that hard on you. So first I want you to write all of your bills down. What are you paying out every month? Your rent, your car payment, car insurance, your mortgage, your renter's insurance, your cell phone bill, your Hulu, whatever you got. Hulu, who knew? all that. All that. I want you to write it down. Then I want you to keep a little sticky pad or notepad on you at all times. And every time you swipe your card or spend some cash, write it down. I want you to write down where you spent it and how much you spent. Do that for 1 week. Plus write down all your bills. That's your homework. That's the first step in creating a budget. You have to know where your money is going in order to create the budget to scale back. Because you'll be like, wait a minute. I spent $40 this week at Starbucks. Richard says, I just dropped $2,500 in my Roth IRA. Yes. Yay. There you go, Richard. $2,500 a year. I know that's right. Do that. Do the $100. Oh, you can do the 50 cash envelope challenge. I think the 50 cash envelope challenge at the end of the year, I think it gives you about 3,000. I think. Don't quote me on that, but you can do the calculation yourself. Like I said, you number each envelope 1 through 50, and you put cash in each one of those envelopes for the amount that's on there. So you can go ahead and add it up. You just do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus, on and on and on and on. And you will get the amount that you will save with those 50 cash envelopes. And that can be your amount that you throw right into your Roth IRA. Okay. All right, y'all. So I am going to get out of here. Your girl got some shows to watch. And taking some money to the bank in the morning. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.